What if the water you drink every day, trusted for its purity, is silently disconnecting you from something far greater, your own spiritual essence? Imagine your pineal gland, often called the third eye, as a radiant lotus, capable of blossoming into higher awareness and intuition. Now, picture fluoride as an invisible frost, calcifying this gateway to your spiritual potential, dimming the light within. Could this everyday chemical, marketed as essential for dental health, be hiding an unseen cost to your spirit? Fluoridated water is everywhere. From your kitchen tap to bottled drinks, millions consume it without a second thought. For decades, it's been heralded as a public health triumph, a simple solution to prevent tooth decay. But behind this narrative lies an unsettling question. How does fluoride affect the parts of us that science struggles to measure? Our energy, intuition, and connection to the divine. Today, we dive into a hidden truth: the potential spiritual dangers of fluoridated water. From its effects on the pineal gland to its role in dulling your natural spiritual resonance, we'll explore how this common chemical may be impacting your ability to perceive and align with higher vibrations. This isn't just about water, it's about reclaiming your connection to something greater. Prepare to question what you've been told as we uncover the unseen link between fluoride and your spiritual well-being. By the end of this journey, you may never look at your water the same way again. Let's begin. Fluoridated water has long been championed as a public health achievement, a simple way to prevent tooth decay on a mass scale. Its widespread use has cemented it as a cornerstone of modern living, present in tap water, processed foods, and even bottled drinks. But what if this seemingly benevolent chemical carries unseen consequences? Beyond its physical impact, fluoride may be quietly affecting your spiritual well-being, limiting your ability to connect with higher states of awareness and intuition. To understand the potential spiritual effects of fluoride, we first need to examine how it interacts with the body. Fluoride has a unique ability to accumulate in tissues, particularly in the bones, teeth, and most notably, the pineal gland. Located deep within the brain, the pineal gland is often called the third eye in spiritual traditions. It is linked to the production of melatonin, a hormone that regulates sleep and influences circadian rhythms, but it is also believed to play a key role in spiritual perception. Research has shown that fluoride deposits in the pineal gland over time, leading to calcification, a process where the gland hardens and becomes less active. This calcification not only disrupts melatonin production, but may also impair the gland's ability to function as a spiritual center. If the pineal gland truly is the gateway to higher consciousness, as many ancient cultures believed, its calcification could have profound implications for our ability to perceive and connect with higher dimensions of existence. For centuries, spiritual traditions around the world have revered the pineal gland as a sacred organ. Ancient Egyptians depicted it symbolically as the Eye of Horus, while Hindu texts refer to it as the Ajna chakra, or the third eye. In these traditions, the pineal gland is described as a bridge between the physical and spiritual realms, a portal for intuition, insight, and enlightenment. Modern science, while hesitant to embrace the spiritual implications, acknowledges the gland's unique properties. It is sensitive to light, even though it is buried deep within the brain, and produces chemicals like dimethyltryptamine, DMT, which some believe is involved in mystical or transcendental experiences. When functioning optimally, the pineal gland may enable profound moments of clarity and connection. However, fluoride's calcifying effect can create a barrier, dulling these experiences and making it harder to access the deeper layers of consciousness. Fluoridated water's physical effects may be well documented, but its spiritual implications are often overlooked. When the pineal gland is calcified, it can create a fog over your inner awareness, much like a dirty lens distorting a clear view. You might notice it in subtle ways: difficulty focusing during meditation, a lack of intuitive clarity, or a feeling of disconnection from your higher self. Over time, this disconnection can grow, making it harder to align with higher vibrations of peace, love, and purpose. The calcification process is gradual, often unnoticed, and exacerbated by long-term fluoride exposure. Think of your pineal gland as a vibrant lotus capable of unfolding into full bloom. Fluoride acts like an invisible frost, slowing its growth and stunting its potential. The spiritual cost is profound, an inner dimming that leaves you feeling detached from the divine spark within. The effects of fluoride extend beyond the individual. When millions of people consume fluoridated water, the collective energy of entire communities may be affected. Spiritual traditions often emphasize the power of shared vibrations, the idea that the state of one person's energy can influence the group as a whole. If fluoride dampens spiritual clarity on an individual level, what happens to the collective consciousness? Imagine an entire society with a dulled sense of intuition and reduced capacity for higher awareness. Such a population might become more susceptible to fear, division, and manipulation, disconnected from the inner wisdom needed to challenge oppressive systems or envision a better future. While this might sound like speculation, it raises an important question. What kind of world are we building if we ignore the subtle, unseen effects of something as ubiquitous as water? Some believe that fluoride's widespread use is no coincidence. Critics suggest that it may serve purposes beyond dental health, subtly suppressing spiritual awakening and keeping populations more focused on the material world. Whether intentional or not, the calcification of the pineal gland aligns with a broader cultural trend, a disconnection from inner peace and higher awareness in favor of external distractions and consumerism. This perspective may sound far-fetched to some, but consider this. If fluoride diminishes our ability to connect with our inner selves, it also diminishes our ability to challenge societal norms, seek truth, and embrace personal sovereignty. A population disconnected from its spiritual core is easier to control, less likely to question, and more likely to accept the status quo. While the impact of fluoride may seem overwhelming, the power to reclaim your spiritual clarity is within your hands. By understanding the effects of fluoride and taking conscious steps to reduce exposure, you can begin to restore the natural vibrancy of your pineal gland. The first step is awareness, realizing that what you consume affects not just your body, but your spirit. Practices such as meditation, a clean diet, and detoxification can help counteract the effects of calcification, opening the door to greater spiritual clarity. Water filtration systems, fluoride-free toothpaste, and natural supplements are practical tools for those ready to take action. The journey back to spiritual alignment begins with small, intentional choices, each one bringing you closer to the light within. Fluoridated water may seem like a harmless part of modern life, but its impact goes beyond what meets the eye. While its physical effects on dental health are often celebrated, the hidden spiritual cost is rarely acknowledged. By calcifying the pineal gland, long revered as the seat of the soul, fluoride dampens our ability to connect with higher states of consciousness, intuition, and inner peace. It clouds the lens through which we experience spiritual clarity, leaving us detached from the divine spark within. But this isn't the end of the story. Awareness is the first step toward change. When you understand the unseen impact of fluoride on your body and spirit, you can take action to reclaim your spiritual sovereignty. You have the power to protect and nurture the connection to your higher self. Every decision you make, from the water you drink to the content you consume, shapes the vibrations within you. Start by reducing your fluoride exposure. Consider investing in a high-quality water filtration system and switching to fluoride-free toothpaste. Explore natural detox practices, such as consuming foods rich in antioxidants, to support your pineal gland's health. And most importantly, prioritize spiritual practices like meditation, breathwork, or mindfulness, which help clear the fog and reconnect you to your inner light. The path to spiritual clarity begins with small but intentional steps. Imagine a world where your energy resonates with peace, intuition, and purpose, a life free from the unseen burdens of what you consume. That world is within reach, and it starts with a choice. If this message resonates with you, take action today. Share this information with someone you care about and start a conversation about the unseen effects of fluoridated water. Subscribe for more explorations into the mysteries of modern life and how they impact your mind, body, and spirit. Together, we can uncover the hidden truths and create a brighter, more connected world. The choice is yours. What will you do to protect your light?